Hello and welcome back to Sherwood Park Toyota. Today we're looking at a Toyota Sienna SE Tech Pack in the color silver. Let's take a look. Starting up front here, underneath the hood, we have a 3.5-liter V6 engine, automatic transmission, gets up to 266 horsepower, 245 pound-foot of torque, when properly equipped you have towing capacity up to 3,500 pounds. Up front, LED headlights, customary daytime running lights, fog lights down below. Along to the side here, we have 17-inch alloy wheels. Then as you move back, you'll find all of your rear windows come with factory tinting, and up top here we have black roof rails. Approaching the back on the right-hand side, you have your SE trim level badge, Sienna logo and badge across the back. Underneath of these, you'll find your backup camera. To open up your rear space here, reach directly underneath of the logos, press the button, and lift upwards. Inside, of course, we have both second and third row seating. Second row seating is the independent captain's chair style, so that means that there's no seating in the middle here, though that can be switched up if you decide to do so, with this extra seat sitting on the side here, but typically it is kept empty. We'll take a closer look at that in a moment. Third row seating has a 60-40 split. On the right-hand side, you can see right here, seats are adjustable to lay down flat, such as we have the left, or to stay upright the way we have it on the right. This is it goes for both second and third row. There are these little strap releases. You can see one right here that allow you to adjust your seats to lay up and down. For the third row, there are diagrams showing you how to use your seats, as they can also be used in the stow and go style, which means that you can grab onto this handle, pull it backwards, and it will then go completely flat and flush across the back here, taking up this storage space instead of laying down flat the way it is now. That way you can use this as one large flat deck storage space, or you can do it the way we have it set up here, have them upright, whichever way works best for you. In the back for your third row seating options, we do have storage spaces and cup holders available for them on either side, of course. And then you have along the bottom here this Sienna branded rubber mat liner. This is able to unfold a little bit more still, and this guy helps protect your vehicle from any damage from your cargo, protect your cargo from damage from the vehicle, and it also is much easier to remove and clean any dirt or debris off of this versus a typical, carpeted interior that you find. On the right hand side, we do also have interior lighting available, and it can work automatically with the opening and closing of this rear door. And then you have two different options for power adapters. Then you have this little false wall where you have some other pertinent stuff behind. To close up the space here, you can reach up to your handle on the right hand side or just press the electronic button on the left. Next, let's take a look at the inside. To open up your space here, just pull onto your handle, give it a little tug, and it will be able to power slide open for you. Inside your interior upholstery is the black leatherette with this white stitching for a little bit of contrast. As we said, second row seating is the independent captain's chair, so as you can see, there is no seat in the middle here. Instead, it is just storage and cup holder space instead. But you can see this extra little seatbelt lock, so that little seat in the back can be put in here if you're looking to utilize that extra seating space. Other than that, you do still have access to the folding down armrests on either side for your rear passengers. So we have two for each seat, one on the middle and then one on the inside. Looking upwards here, we have the built-in DVD entertainment system. It is one large screen that folds down in the middle. This is adjusted up front, and then there are also the video audio controls. You can see them right here. Down below, we also have 100-watt power adapter and cup holders. On the back of your front passenger and front driver seats, we have both pouch storage and this extra hook storage. Then looking downwards, we have the Sienna rubber mats all throughout this unit. On the side of the seat, you will find adjustments to be able to move it around. There are little logos showing you which controls do what action. That way, if nobody wants to walk through the middle space here, you can just adjust the seat in and of itself, lay it down, all sorts of different mechanisms available. Looking upwards once again here on the inside, we also have a third control panel for your air conditioning. This controls it purely for your second and third row occupants. They have the control for the mode, temperature, and fan speed. They can control it either from here, there's the one and only panel in the back, or it can be controlled from up front. We'll take a look at that in just a second here. To close up your rear space, you can pull on the door the same way we did to open it, or on the inside, Right underneath of the handle, you have a little power door button. This exists on both sides. You can give the button a little press, and your door will slide right closed. Now, looking at either one of your front handles, you will find these two double lines. These guys indicate keyless entry, so if you have the key fob on your person, you can just tap your hand here to lock and unlock. Inside your driver's door, we have this first look at this gloss semi-metallic highlighting that you will find more of all throughout your front cab space. Power windows front and back, window lock, power lock system, side mirror controls, plenty of storage. Then on the inside, both the driver and front passenger have power adjustable seating, back, front, up, down, and lumbar support. You have your hood and gas release latch on the bottom left hand side of your dash. Then you have a little storage compartment. Power door control in case you don't want everybody inside to be able to open and close their doors on their own with that little button we saw. You can just press this and they can only be adjusted either from the front driver's position or from the outside. Then you have your traction control and your BSM sensor. Hop in and take a look at the steering wheel here. Left hand side, volume control, radio, and hands-free communication. Right hand side, display controls up top. Then you have your display, and you have cruise control down below. In the middle here is your infotainment display screen. This is where you go to access much of the information about your daily driving experience. Currently, you're looking at your customizable home screen. Through here, you have the connections to your radio tuning, your phone, and then also the built-in navigation that comes with this unit, fully touch sensitive as well here. Back in home, you also have access to all of your general settings in the top right corner here. So general, home screen, voice display, Bluetooth, phone audio, and driver easy speak. For your audio listening, we have AM, FM, and satellite radio. Full Bluetooth connectivity, optional adapters for USB and aux. CD player you can see right up top. And then you also have the controls for the rear entertainment on the bottom right corner. The other controls for that, or rather the slot, is down below, almost all the way at the bottom, but just not quite. Lastly there, we have all of your apps. This is where you're able to adjust things that already exist or add more, so navigation, audio, phone, message, eco, setup, and maintenance. Volume control on the bottom left, tune scroll on the bottom right, radio controls on the right-hand side. Underneath is climate control center. Up front, we have dual climate control, so that means that the driver and front passenger can have their own unique temperature settings, or you can have it sync up to have it work together in unison. As we said, we also have the controls for all of the rear, if you don't want them to be using that panel independently or they just can't quite get the hang of it. Up top, you have defrost for front and rear windshield, four-ways on the right-hand side, you have your gear shift to the left, push start ignition left of that. Underneath, you have your aux and USB adapters, and then we have your two front heated seat scroll controls. You have a little cup holder space that pops out up top. Underneath, 12-volt adapter. Then you have your DVD, as we said. Additional chargers are down below, as well as this big tray-style storage space all the way at the bottom. Cup holders up top here. As you can see, we have interior lighting so that you know where you're going even when it is dark inside the cab. And then you have your console space, built-in tray up top. Press the button to open up. Extra deep storage goes all the way down to the floor. Right hand side of your dash here, we have two different levels of glove box. You have the one on the bottom, just press that little bottom button and he should lift right upwards, and then you have your normal one down below, which is lockable. Upwards on your rear view mirror, 1, 2, and 3 little house-shaped controls. Those are garage door openers. Then you have your sunglasses compartment. You have your overhead lighting controls, controls for either one of your power doors, control for your power liftgate, and the control for your moonroof. Thanks again, folks, for joining us on this full video tour for this Toyota Sienna SE Tech Pack in the color silver. It is located here at Sherwood Park Toyota at 31 Automall Road in Sherwood Park, Alberta. You can also reach us at 780-306-7703. And remember, life is full of choices. Let us be yours.